Two barrels, Chief.
2 barrels, Chief. Sharks took the rest. You know what else the Sharks took the rest of?
What's that?
Hey, everybody. Welcome back to Pixelet. My name is Kevin. With me, as always, is Phil. On today's show, we are finishing up Warhammer 40K, Dawn of Warhammer 40K, the 40K inning.
It's the 40Kest of all the 40Ks.
Yeah. This, I don't know how long this episode's going to be, because the part 3 was suddenly, I was like, oh, it's over.
It was blessedly short.
Blessedly short. There's a big battle. I don't know who won, to be honest, by the end.
Yeah. No one knows, really.
Not the readers.
Not the readers. No one knows, but the readers don't care at that point. So
no.
Whatever.
What are we gonna do?
Yeah,
move on to the next book.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Hopefully that will be better. Hopefully this series pulls a Five Nights at Freddy's and gets better as it goes.
We got 2 more books, right?
Yeah.
Two more.
Yeah. But you know me, eternal optimist. Also stupid. So
I believe that's one of your cats is attacking a thing.
Yes, attacking the what are they? The little cushion puzzle pieces that you put on the ground for the kid. So we've got his little playground back here.
Just going like
just shredding it up. Just
shredding it up.
Just shredding
making
it up.
biscuits.
Not that Graham gives a damn. He thinks it's funny. So he's just as destructive as the cats. I'm trying to teach him when he's finished with something, when he's done eating something, but there's more of it. I'm just trying to get him to put it on a surface as opposed to letting it fall out of his cold, lifeless fingers. Like he doesn't even like throw it or drop. He doesn't drop it even. He just stops using his arm. And the fingers let loose, and whatever happens to the food is whatever happens to the food. It is the strangest thing I've ever seen.
Yeah.
So if we could just get him to put the last part of that chimichanga, then my God, what a life we'll lead.
What a life we'll lead. And you know where is a great place to lead a life is over on patreon.com/pixeletpod, where you can go to give us money. $1 gets you in the door for blog posts, book reviews, and so much more. $5 gets you the bonus episode we record before every episode, and $10 gets your name shouted out in every episode. And to that end, I want to thank And You Are Hiding, Song 85, Jesus Loves You, Kyle Seaman, Ruthless Mutter, Middle Things, Sigma Sal, Sanguine, Flatulence, Chet Beaks, Demi, Thick, and Friendly Friend. Thank you so much for being a friend. Patreon.com/pixeletpod.
Do it today.
Do it today.
Every now and then we get it. We sync on that one. And
we sync every now and then.
Trying. It's worth trying over and over.
Yeah. We'll just keep one of these days. One of these days. Mama told me there'll be days like this. There'll be days That's like true. This. My mama said. Who sang that? Who am I thinking of? Somebody from the 70s. Somebody from the 70s. Mama told me there'll be days like this. There'll be days like this. My mama said. Mama said. Mama said. It might be the 60s, actually. Now
I was about to say, now that you hear it out loud, you're like, that might be the 60s, actually.
That might be the 60s, yeah. So, anyway, do you want to put this body in the marsh?
Let's marsh it up.
And by the way, you know what's fun? The reason we put bodies in the marsh is because the marsh more likely will preserve the bodies.
Exactly. Yeah.
If it was just like regular water, it would be, less likely. But marsh or your standard peat bog, or they're gonna really preserve those bodies for scientific study later.
Exactly.
And that's why we record
novelizations later.
Exactly. So anyway, the book.
When I tell you to dump a body in the marsh, you dump them in the marsh.
The book. All right. We are on part 3, chapter 12. It opens up with the Chaos Sorcerer sacrificing the Eldar and a bunch of the cultists to the Dark Gods in a defiled Imperial temple. Lord Bale says that the Space Marines are on their way and their clashing continues. I'm sure they'll make up by the end of this because that's just how chaos be. The fanatical guardsman, we've been kind of following a fanatical guardsman around, this guy who converted to chaos and is super excited. He's the one who shot the other guardsman who was trying to sacrifice himself on the altar. So we get from his point of view, him like, because basically the sorcerer's going around randomly slitting guardsmen throats, and that fanatic is sitting there like kind of squeezing his eyes shut and going, oh please, oh please, oh please, oh please. And just as he thinks that it's done, just at the end he gets his throat slashed. So he won is really what he manifested something and it came true.
And it came true. You know,
that's
good for him.
Yeah.
That's the secret right there. That's the secret. That's actually the book in the book, the secret. That's the secret in the book.
They cite this book specifically when they're talking about the secret. Be a chaos cultist in a world full of Space Marines. So the Blood Ravens, they come up with a great plan. They're like, we're going to split up. One group is going to like come at the Alpha Legion straight on, and the other group is going to kind of ambush from behind. We're going to pincher them. So all of you guys who are running straight at the Alpha Legion, all you nameless people, go over there and do that. Me and Isidore and all of the other named characters that we've been following along will be here in the back. I'm sure that you guys will be fine. So just be good meat shields and just run at them. Just run at them. I'm sure it'll be fine. So that's exactly what they do. Yeah. It is not so bad though. The first group, they attack the temple. They're slaughtering cultists. And Gabriel and the others, their whole thing is actually they're going to sneak in the back and disrupt the whole ritual sacrifice thing. Mm-hmm. Lord Bale finds that the sorcerer Sindri has, I have in my notes, I constantly write Sindri the sorcerer.
And all I think of is Sindri, the guy from God of War, the new God of War games. There's the blacksmiths, Brock and Sindri.
Oh shit! I forgot about that. Yeah, I haven't played that one. I haven't played Dad of War in forever, and I kind of want to. Yeah. I really want to play it now.
I think now that you are dead, you should go back to war.
Boy, I want to get back.
Oh, that was more. Not Poltergeist. Phantasm.
Oh
boy.
So Lord Bale, the Chaos Lord, finds that Sindri the Sorcerer has flown the coop. This is not, I made a point to say, this is not the actual term that is used in the book, but after somebody being in cahoots, anything's possible at this point. So I need to clarify. That's just my turn of phrase. Gabriel confronts him. We find out that I guess Alpha Legion and the Blood Ravens have beef.
Sure.
Right on. Sure. Yeah. Fine. Fuck it.
Yeah.
I think a little detail that you can't ignore is that the Space Marines have a shit ton of beef with all the Traitor Marines. That's kind of the thing, but it's always more interesting when the Space Marines are fighting amongst themselves. I like that. That's fun. But yeah, the Alpha Legion and Blood Ravens have beef. So Gabriel and him get into an epic knockdown brawl. Gabe kills him. After Lord Bale hears a psychic message from Sindri the Sorcerer saying that all these cultists and stuff are not enough to sacrifice to the blood god. Your blood is part of the sacrifice. Mm-hmm. And right before he dies, Bale does the title of the book / game, everyone's favorite part, and says something like, "This is just the dawn of another war." I wish you people fully understood what Kevin goes through on a week-to-week very important video game novelization podcasts for 5 years going on.
Good Lord. It's doing its thing now. Jesus Christ.
Okay.
So he says the name of the book.
He says the name. Well, it's not perfect, but he says it. He says like something like, "This is just the start of this dawn is just a dawn of a new war." Something kind of weak. It's like if you had tried,
and
you
then
could have made it.
CS go to
Right. It was low effort, but he did say the thing technically, so we'll give him that. But anyway, that's a wrap on Lord Bale. As his blood hits the ritual table or whatever it is, a pillar rises from the lake of blood, revealing a new altar with a maledictum stone on it. Which have they called it the maledictum? I may have missed it. Probably the Eldar. Eldar may have, but I don't.
Maybe
I don't remember them getting too hard into the specifics of calling it. It was just. It's kind of they say there's a jewel there, and then all of a sudden they're calling it the maledictum stone, and I may have just missed it, but that felt abrupt. Anyway, Isidore takes the stone, goes all dark side on him. His eyes go from glowing blue to glowing red, and runs. So he's turned heel on us.
Mm-hmm.
You never want a librarian who turns heel. It's just bad.
You never know it. You
news.
Never want it because like that's their whole gig is to not turn heel.
Right. Right. It's kind of their job.
Yeah. Actually, Erebus was the librarian, wasn't he?
Yeah. No, actually, you know what? Now that I say it out loud, librarians are kind of notoriously
gonna do it. Yeah.
they kind of notoriously switch sides.
Like the guy that we could probably blame for like a good amount of the Horus Heresy was a librarian.
Like the entire Thousand Sons, like everything, everybody. Yeah. So yeah, actually, now that I say that out loud, that doesn't quite.
Now that we say it out loud.
Anyway, someone who wouldn't convert, that would take a lot more to convert. In chapter 13, our chaplain comforts Gabriel over Isidore's betrayal. This is similar to the scene where he confesses to the chaplain. This is, I think, I don't know if anyone told Goto what a chaplain is in this universe. He's taking it very literally. Yeah, they're the spiritual leaders, but they're not like sit and let me comfort you, unless comforting you is slapping you in the face and saying, "Get back into that fucking fight, soldier." They're nuts. Chaplains are absolutely nuts. So him being this kindly older father figure is really weird. He should be giving like a sermon about how their vile tainted blood of the Psyker will oil their tank treads or something like that. Like it's not. It's not. This is not my chaplain. Not my chaplain.
Not my
sorry.
Hashtag not my chaplain.
Hashtag not my chaplain. I love chaplains. I think they're one of the coolest parts.
Oh my God! I just thought about the. No, this is really going far back between Phil and I. I'm trying to remember the speech you gave in my thesis project.
Oh,
I'm trying to remember in Decodia at the end.
I said, "The blood of your children will lubricate the gears of war." That was that was where we started. We were talking about it. We were writing the script, and I said he should say something like that. And our writing partner Keeler just wrote the entire speech. It was this speech about potatoes.
It was about potatoes.
It was about potatoes. I'm not going to explain it because out of context, it's beautiful for you. Trust me on this one. But it ends with my great contribution to that script was the blood of your children will lubricate the gears of war.
And then the speech ends with one of the other characters is like standing near him, near Phil.
Yeah.
And after you say that line, you jump off the chair and punch him in the face.
Yeah, because he throws mashed potatoes at me, and it becomes an all-out mashed potato brawl. Was that the? It was
the Legion in
the Legion.
In Savannah. They're like, you can use our second floor because their second floor was an auditorium, with a stage and everything. And
it was perfect because it didn't have carpet or anything like that, so you could just mop it up.
Now, that being said, did we get the potatoes out of the hardwood floor? No, we didn't. We most certainly did not.
My guess is we ruined it for a whole generation of film majors to come. As far as that space is concerned.
Right.
That was out of control. That was fun shoot. Holy
good
shit.
Lord. We literally potatoes everywhere.
Yeah.
Just so much mashed potato everywhere.
Just like literal actual instant mashed potatoes, just hauling them at each other. It's snowball fight, but greasy. A greasy snowball fight.
Yeah. God, that was
7 or 8 years ago.
7 or 8 years ago.
Yeah, or 3 or 4.
It was only 7 or 8 years ago.
Yeah, the briefest blip of time. It's fine.
I'm getting a note here that it was double that. I'm getting a note here that it was 16 years ago.
Yeah, okay.
May actually have been 17 years ago. We're closer to 20 years.
People have learned to talk, walk, and vote in the time since we made that television pilot.
Yes.
I still want to.
Damn it.
I told you and Kaylor I wanted to at least write the scripts, write the scripts for the first season. I still do. I kind of like make it short 15-minute episodes and like do 10 of them or something. I still want to do that. I'll sit down and do that one of these days.
One of these days when you're not.
It'll be a total surprise. This is what will happen. And my writing process.
Almost
so
every one of Phil's stories is like a surprise. It's never,
Right. That's exactly it. I don't say, you know what? I've been working on the Dakotia scripts and I'm halfway through. And no, it will be, we don't talk about it for weeks. And then I'll go, hey, I sent your Gmail 10 episodes of the first season of Dakotia. Tell me what you think. And Kevin will go, what? That's how
Phil will just send me, like, I sent you a novel. Like, okay.
What now? Didn't you just finish? Yeah. It's just I just did that thing.
So here you go.
That's my process. Do tell no one. And
tell
then
no
run
one.
into the room, shooting off Roman candles in a violent fashion.
It's basically you send us copies of your work, like with all the subtlety of a t-shirt cannon.
That's exactly it. And honestly, my work, the work itself has the subtlety of a t-shirt cannon, especially these days. I am not coy about what I'm saying in this shit.
Yeah, subtext is for cowards.
That is. I'm absolutely getting that tattooed on my chest. That's all there is to it. It's a big banner. Subtext is for cowards.
Yeah.
Okay. So anyway, Isidore has the maledictum stone. I almost called it the malcontent stone.
Has the Malcolm Gladwell stone.
Yeah. Kind of. So he goes to confront Sindri. He's saying that he's going to use the stone to defeat the sorcerer, which seems like wishful thinking at best. They get into a nerd fight with all their psychic / magical powers. And Sindri wins, but he says he's going to keep Isidore alive so that Isidore will kill Gabriel, which is okay. And then, of course, he points out, he's like, well, you fell right into my trap. Thank you for bringing me the stone. Ah, Isidore, womp womp. So Gabriel and Inquisitor Toth discuss making one of the Imperial Guardsmen a space marine. We get kind of this random kid who's like 17 or 18, and they're like, he's a brave. So it's like, okay, all right. So
look at this brave kid.
We'll make him, when this is over, we'll put him in the space. Fine. Okay.
Sure.
Yeah, great. They get word of the Eldar fighting chaos ahead. Gabriel literally lifts his scout sergeant out of the motorbike that he rode in on. It is very specific. This is a whole new level of riding on the top of the vehicle nonsense. It literally says he hefts the space marine who's sitting on the bike. He hefts him out and puts him down, and then gets on the. It's the silliest fucking mental image. It's the it's like, why
is it? You want uppies?
Yeah. You could have written anything. You could have said, "Oh, and by the way, there was a spare motorbike right there." Great. That sounds way better than like insulting your scout sergeant by lifting him up like a Pekingese. Like, what the fuck? It's the stupidest shit. So he goes out on the motorbike because he's like, oh yeah, that's where Isidore's going to be.
Uppies.
It's like if that was a space wolf, you would have an honor fight after that. Like someone would have to die. That's the most insulting shit. Imagine you were going to lend your friend your car, and instead of getting out and handing him the keys, he reaches in and lifts you out of the car, places you on the sidewalk, and then gets in the car. And then imagine that you didn't offer it to him, that he just decided he needed your car. And instead of saying, get out, he physically, it's stupid. I've already said too much about it. It is too stupid. So Gabriel finds a brainwashed Isidore who speaks Sindri's words, and Gabriel has a classic, no, Mom, Isidore's my librarian. I'll do it. And he puts him down like old Yeller. It's just and it sucks because this is a whole fucking book that is filled with like mostly uninteresting characters.
Right.
And Isidore is not he's not a well-written character, but he actually, of all of the characters, might have some of the most nuance.
He might have the most sauce of all the characters.
Right. He actually does interesting things. So him getting put down like this is really kind of tragic.
Yeah.
All right, chapter 14, we get all-out war, the Eldar and the Space Marines versus Chaos and the Orcs. And the Orcs, by the way, at this point, it's so clear. They get such hind teat in this book. It's insulting. Like, why did we even bother having POV moments?
Why? Yeah, we were all over the place POV moments with the Orcs, and then they just they fuck off.
They fuck off. We don't hear from them. And even in these final moments, there's no like great, POV last stand or any, it's just the Orcs are there. Which is not, I had to start reading a book. I got this book a while back and I haven't read it yet. After finishing this, I was like, okay, I have to read a 40K book that does the Orcs right. And it's called Brutal Cunning. And it's an Orc 40K novel. Or as the Orcs would say, brutal cutting. I'm only like 20 or 30 pages into it, and already I'm
shooter.
Yeah, exactly. That's it. That's what it is. And I'm like 30 pages into it, and already I'm like, oh, it's washing the shitty go-to orc out of my hair, just like that.
Oh, my lobster is too buttery.
my foie gras is too cruelty-free. It's just is the best of all things. I think it's Mike Brooks who wrote it. Hold on, I gotta give him a shout out. I haven't even finished it, and it's fucking excellent so far. Yeah, Mike Brooks, brutal kind of an epic novel. Fucking yes, absolutely, it is great so far. Anyway. So yeah, orcs really get kind of shit on with this one, more so than usual. Sindri accepts the soul of a demon prince into him, and we wait for like 20 pages.
Sure.
It's this very dramatic. It's like, I accept the soul of this demon prince, and nothing really happens for a minute. So eventually, Gabriel finds Sindri. He now has Mordecai Toth's hammer, because that's what's going to be necessary to bring down this demon prince. He goes to fight the traitor guardsmen, one of which randomly is Brahm. That was another guy who actually had some interesting shit going on. And
he was
just
kind of interesting, and now he has this moment where he gets all he pissed off, and is this the moment he gets killed? Or almost immediately. There's not even like a final. Yeah, he has a little bit of a final, and then he gets just fucking shot in the head.
Shot in the head. The end. It's so insulting. It's like this guy has been getting shit on the entire book. Like they disrespect him. They go above him. They don't respect his troops. They are kind of the worst sort of interloping army you could ask for. They just come in and go. It's like the FBI in a cop movie. You know, where the FBI comes in and like, actually, it's my crime scene. I'm taking over. Blah 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 blah. That's what this is. And instead of him getting a moment of glory or like a moment where he finally like dresses down one of the Space Marines and like proves his point and like puts some goddamn spine back into the Astra Militarum, he just emos his way into chaos. It's so fucking stupid. All of those moments when he goes outside and had a cigarette and goes, God damn it, these fucking Space Marines. That turns out that's all it takes.
That's all it takes.
Chaos is powerful. I mean, I knew they were powerful, but that's ridiculous.
Yeah.
What a pointless character. And he's complete. And I think they just put him in because he's in the game. I don't think really anything. I don't remember what happens with him. And if I was a good presenter, I would have looked that up. But I don't know.
You would have played Dawn of War already.
I did, but I was always so excited to get to the next level because I really love Dawn of War.
Oh, you didn't watch the
cut screens.
Yeah. Skip over that story. Who cares?
Skip over that story. I just want to kill things. Great game. So Gabriel kills the shit out of Sindri with the hammer, and the crowd goes wild. Yay! It is such an underwhelming fight. They all are, but this one, if for your final big bad, it's so stupid. So Gabriel finds the maledictum dagger because Sindri took the stone and put it into this ritual dagger, and he goes to hammer it flat, because when all you have is a hammer, everything looks like a nail.
That's right.
And the Eldar tried to like psychically connect with him and say, "Hey, don't do that. That's a big mistake." And when it becomes clear that that's what Gabriel intends to do, the Eldar attack him, which does nothing, absolutely nothing. Gabriel ignores them, smashes the dagger flat, and its destruction literally brings the sun out from behind the clouds. That is
beautiful.
That is literally how this chapter ends with like, and finally the sun came out from behind. It's like, what the fuck am I reading? Is this
the
grimdark?
Sun shone for the first time ever. It's like usually that kind of, it's like I don't get that, because that's like hinting that he was unequivocally correct in just ignoring the Eldar, which, listen, I get the Eldar are condescending pricks, but also usually they're right about a lot of that shit, you know?
They are very frequently correct is the problem.
They know more. Like it's like Ron Swanson at the hardware store. The Eldar walking around about the chaos stuff, and a human comes up to help them, and they go, "I know more than you.
I know more than you." That's exactly what it is. No, that's spot on what it is. The Eldar are just mustacheless Nick Offerman. Very, very undernourished mustacheless Nick Offerman. Yeah, it's so goofy because as Kevin pointed out in the epilogue, which comes next, we're going to find out that Gabriel has released a demon, and guess who the demon was? You're never going to guess. It's the least obvious person, Inquisitor Toth. Wow, the guy that he's been bickering and arguing with this entire time worked for the demon to help set him free. What a subversion of my expectations.
What
Fascinating.
A twist.
What a twist. And we get a little wrap up like the orcs are getting finished off by the local guardsmen. The Eldar have run out. And Gabriel vows to annihilate the demon. And that is
the demon that he could have just left. He could have very well left it alone, but
could have left it alone. So that's Warhammer 40,000: Dawn of War.
Does Gabriel ever really get over the thing with the Cyrene incident? Did I miss that? Or
no, they don't really. No, they do. They do bring it up. He kind of says at some point, he's like, he talks about, because he was a soldier on Cyrene before they made him a space marine, and he finally seems to kind of accept, I had to do it. And I still strongly disagree. It took 3 days for him to be like, oh no, we're going to have to blow up my whole planet. It's like, I feel like you could have been more thorough. But he moves on, which that really shows you how deep of an impact fucking genocide had on him. Yeah. Anyway, so Kevin, what did you think? I have never been, I think I said this before, I've never been bored by a Warhammer 40K story until today. No, it's definitely a book that I remember somebody in someone in our Discord said it's the worst it might be the worst Warhammer 40K novel ever put out. Which is, that's promising. You can work with a bad book. If this is the worst of it, then I'm like, okay, well, we'll just go up from there. Right. Yes. Yeah, because the Tau one was fun. For what it was. Much more video gamey than this was, but still enjoyable. But this one almost felt nonsensical at points. Like none of the characters really acting in any sort of best interest of just inconsistent character arcs. No one is like, I don't care about who's left standing. Is like, I don't care that much about Gabriel. No. Isidore has the sauce, but so did Brahm. But saw what happened to them. Yeah. And there's a short story that takes place after this. It's like the Trials of Isidore or something like that. We'll take a look at that on a rainy day. That's a good one to have in the hip pocket. Yeah, but
I would, if this was letterboxed, I would rate it 1 star, and say needed more orcs.
Yes, I agree. I think David Lynch, I think it was David Lynch who once said, bad Warhammer is better than no Warhammer at all. I think that was him. And I'm not sure if I agree. Respectfully, I'm not sure I agree.
It's
at all
Friday
times.
again.
What a beautiful man.
The weather today, it's going to be...
That's good. That's good. Damn. Okay. That's good. I didn't know you had a Lynch in you. That's good.
I kind of just went for it. It's been in my head for a long time. And then I was just
go for it.
I think I'm just going to go for it.
Just go for it, man.
I
love it.
Gosh.
Yeah. I'm not sure I agree necessarily. Yes, I agree with your assessment. It feels like things were happening to the characters rather than the characters doing things, if that makes sense. They weren't really driving the story forward. They were just
somehow all the
shit.
characters were just reacting to plot and yet none of the characters set the plot forward somehow.
Right.
Which is, I was like, that mathematically shouldn't work.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
It's like
true.
We're getting point of view from every angle of this story, and yet everybody is just having things happen to them.
Yeah. My assumption might is. I think that this might be what a 40K novel written by AI would be like.
Yes.
Where it's like it gets the dramatis personae pretty correct. It gets the motivations pretty correct. It uses the right buzzwords and troop choices and all that stuff, but there's just no soul behind it. There's just no oomph. I think that's what we're dealing with here. I'm not actually accusing Kotu of writing this with AI. Obviously,
this is from 2005. This is
exactly
literally impossible.
But I feel like this is what we would get if we loaded a bunch of shit into ChatGPT and asked for a 40K novel. This is the kind of shit we would get. Just kind of soulless, by the numbers, uninteresting, dull. Because you're right. Even books, even 40K books that I've read that I was just like, that wasn't really for me. It was still exciting. It was still interesting. And this one was just dull. And thankfully it did clip by pretty fast for me. I don't know about you.
Yeah. It went fast enough. That was the good part about it. I just think about I think of the short story, on the other end of the spectrum, that there's a short story that rattled me, which was it's from the point of view of a commissar who and it's just a trench.
Yeah.
It's in a trench warfare planet, and the mud of the battle, it's so hot that when people fall into the mud of the trench, they start getting boiled alive, and oh man, it is intense. And I mean, and the long, there's World War II stories that are vaguely similar to it, or World War I stories where it's they find out that they've literally just been fighting against themselves. Right. The people who are on the other side in the trench across the field from them are just other brigades.
Yes, I know exactly the story you're talking about, and I fucking love. That's what 40K does so well. That's grimdark, where it's grimdark. People think of it in terms of just being pointlessly morose or violent or something, and it can be. But the best examples of it, what to me is, it's merciless. Yeah, it is a merciless world, and they're
starkly anti-war.
Yes, absolutely.
That's the thing is, I think the core of it when it's at its best is the grimdark the Grimdark is about how the war is brutal and pointless, and the bureaucracy is bad and overwhelming.
Yes. It's a very catch-22 kind of thing. And I wouldn't be surprised if like basically all of our favorite Black Library writers like Dan Abnett and you know, I know other ones, I promise, Nick Kine, and, you know, if they aren't just like armchair military historians who like between books are reading about Vietnam and World War II and all that stuff, because it does have that. The thing that I think, whether they realize it or not, with 40K that they have done, they have taken that very difficult, the difficult thing about war movies and even action movies to a certain extent is that war movies, no matter how anti-war they are, still make war look cool. It's a problem that has always existed. And I think 40K, without whether they realized it or not, whether it was on purpose or not, said, there's no way we can't make it cool when we do our anti-war thing, so we might as well make it fucking balls to the wall metal.
Yeah, and make it as metal as possible.
Exactly.
And that's the thing. But that's the thing with the Space Marines. The Space Marines are like intrinsically metal, right? It's like, this is you know, Frank Frazetta like wished he could have painted a Space Marine with a sister of battle like at his side, like holding a gun next to him, like leaning against him. Like that would have been amazing. But I will say that stuff is metal, and it becomes decidedly less metal. It's like the camera is pointed at them and it's like, yes. And then as soon as the camera is pointed at anybody else in the world, in this universe, it's like, oh, this shit fucking sucks.
Yeah, it's true.
This shit really sucks. And it's like, oh, and that was kind of like the thing with, and that's like, you go back to the Horus Heresy, right? Where the remembrancers, the important thing was like that these remembrancers had full access to depict the unbiased truth of how bad war is, right? Yeah. Like that was part of their thing. And then part of the thing the first thing Horus does in a classic fascism move is like, well, maybe we should just get rid of the remembrancers who tell the truth. Like that's one of the first things he does is he starts killing off the historians. Yeah. And the historians and the journalists.
Stalins them. Yeah. He starts creating his own history there.
Yeah. So it's like, so think about that. That's the important thing with 40K. And that's why the sauce of this book is like the guys like Brahm who are like these fucking Space Marines. They come in and, you know, we just needed them to do X. And now they're just running. They're doing their shit, but they don't even care what the damage is and all that stuff. And then I don't know. I think that's the better way to kind of. There's almost a better book in here, just told exclusively from Brahm's point of view.
Yes, I would read that. Absolutely. And that's the thing. I almost exclusively these days read Astra Militarum. Sure. Now, I those are my favorites. Just the Cadians, the Kriegers, like all of that shit is always so much more gritty and interesting and real to me. Not that I dislike like a Space Marine story or something, but the basic template for a Space Marine story is Space Marines, brotherhood, you know, unconquerable evil, but we win. Some people are sacrificed along the way, and we remember them.
Pretty much.
Yeah, and the template for an Astra Militarum or Militarum book is a guy smoking a cigarette in a trench, and we learn everything about his short 17 years of life, and then at the end he gets shot in the fucking head. That's right. that's the template for that.
He's going to die at the end of this story.
Yes, there are consequences. It's all Quiet on the Western Front. That's what those books are.
It's all Quiet on the Western Front, and except there's a million worlds where that's happening simultaneously.
Right. Exactly. And yeah, so I think that's it. Like this just kind of went through the motions. It doesn't. It hints at the gravity of what the best 40K stuff does, but it doesn't really know what to do with it.
Right.
And then does nothing. Through inaction, chooses to do nothing. We just wait around for Brahm to get so annoyed that he joins Chaos. We don't even get a scene where like Sindri or some other dude is like whispering like, "Oh, well, if you join us, we'll be able to kill the Space Marines." We don't even get that. We just find him one day. It looks like he's got consumption now, and he gets shot in the head. That's all it is. It's stupid. It's completely pointless. Chaos is more interesting than that. Read the Night Lords trilogy if you don't believe me. That is a great goddamn trilogy.
I bought Legion, by the way. So I'm gonna dive into that because all the Alpha Legion stuff. I figured, might as well.
See, I'm healing orcs and you're healing chaos. That's exactly what it comes down to.
That's what it comes down to.
I don't want to oversell it, but it is really one of my favorite Horus Heresy books.
And that's it's technically book 7 of the Horus Heresy. But after the first 3, you can kind of go in any order you want, right?
Kind of, yeah. I don't know how many
until the Siege of Terra, I imagine.
Right. They're all pretty individual and self-contained outside of that first trilogy. Okay, so now that we've gotten that. All of our chests. Kevin, I just have one final question for you. What are you playing?
So aside from I'm still playing Tainted Grail, and I'm in the final act of it now. I am not I'm not going to get the DLC quite yet. I don't know if I will get the DLC just because I'm trying my best not to buy new games right now.
I'm with you.
I'm just sticking with the ones that I have, the rivers and the streams that I'm used to. Not gonna chase that waterfall.
No.
So it's a big DLC, but I'm going to pass on it for now and just kind of finish up the game. But I'm still having a lot of fun. I'm in the final act, and there is this. So I went to this tower where a former guy who learned under Merlin lived, and you go in there, and his name's Orin, I believe, and everybody in the tower, all the servants that are there are zombified or whatever. But you talk to like a spell that is a recording of Orin saying, "Oh, welcome, blah blah blah. You're the person I've been waiting for, the vessel of King Arthur, yada yada." Anyway, you go through the towers. Like, okay, well, there's not that much there. There's some cool books and spells and stuff like that I found. And then I noticed a door that is like mostly blocked off. And I hear weird growling, and I had killed all the other enemies, and I'm like, what am I hearing? So you can look through a crack in the door, and you see a little white rabbit just like hopping around in this one room.
Okay.
And I'm like, okay. And I was like, how do I get into this room? And I went to the room next to it, looked around, and I found a false wall. And you're able to go into the room. And you go in, and the white rabbit doesn't do anything to you, but there's blood all over the floor.
Oh God!
And I'm like, is this a Monty Python reference?
I was about to say, is there a holy hand grenade nearby? Or
and I'm like, so I look it up, and it's like, what's the point of this rabbit? And the rabbit's name is Kingy. And everybody on the said was on Reddit was like, oh, you just use him to level up your block stat. And I was like, why? I was like, what's going on? He's like, one person's like, yeah, I had not blocked at all in the game. That's not the build I was going for. I wasn't using a shield, but I equipped a shield and I attacked him and then blocked, and I went to 100, like level 100 of blocking by letting him hit me. And I was like, wow. Okay. And so I did it. I hit him with the sword, does like almost no damage to him. He attacks me back with block. Same thing happens. I go all the way to 100 with blocking, and I gained 2 levels.
Wow.
And somebody was saying, like, yeah, you get like an experience point for every like point of damage that you block. And somebody like worked it out where it's like, when he hits you, he does 2 million HP of damage. So I blocked him. Smart. And because because I'm a stealthy archer dude, I have this death save mechanic where when I hit 0 hit points, instead of dying, I go invisible for 5 seconds. So I can get away. So basically I blocked, he hits me, I go invisible, and I like leave the room, and I was like, oh, well, I'm maxed out on blocking now, and I got 2 levels, and yeah, it's 100% a reference to Monty Python, because the bunny one-shots you. Like, there's nothing you can do. It will one-shot you, no matter what.
You just got to make sure you keep your block up.
Yeah. And even through the block, it one-shot me.
Oh, wow.
But because I have that thing, I could like get away. I was like, that's hysterical. So that's good. That was my fun little Tainted Grail moment of the week. So I think I'm getting relatively close to the end of the game.
Nice.
And otherwise, the only other thing I played this week is my daughter and I have been playing Peak, which is a multiplayer mountain climbing game. It is absolutely ridiculous, especially if you are playing it with proximity chat on only, which we did. So you can only hear people when they're close to you, which is fine if you're doing mountain climbing together and you're trying to stay together. But the funniest moment was at one point she fell down the side of the mountain and was like totally out of earshot. I was like, Camilla, can you hear me? And randomly she had picked up a trumpet that was at the crash site, because you start out with your airplane crashing. She had picked up a trumpet, and so she couldn't hear me, I couldn't hear her, but I knew she was alive because I just hear a little mournful trumpet sound come echoing from the bottom of the mountain, going.
That's awesome. This looks like fun. This looks like a fun game to play with, friends and family and that sort of thing.
Yeah, it's fun. It's really hard. I mean, I don't know how you are able to get better. I guess people do get good at the game. I just don't know how people actually get any better at it. It's a tricky game. But Peak, yeah, if you're looking for a little co-op game to play with your friends and family, try it, because it can be kind of hilarious. So yeah, that's what I've been playing. Phil?
Love it. As I mentioned at the beginning of the podcast in the exclusive pre-show chat, I think I found my game of the year, and it's only January. It is PBA Pro Bowling 2026.
Yep.
It is everything to me. I got it on my Switch, and now I will sit and just I'm playing the career mode, and it's fun. It's super fun. The controls are they're challenging, but they're also kind of intuitive. It's just well done. I love the character creation process. I will be playing this for a long time because there are like 150 pieces of clothing that you can unlock.
Oh, wow.
And over 300 bowling balls. So I'm going to be unlocking balls for a long time.
Yeah. Get those balls.
Get those balls unlocked. I'm having a lot of fun with it. There are dailies even, and I pop in, do those on top of everything else. It's super fun. It's just really well constructed, and like I said last week, it takes itself seriously enough, but also has enough fun with it that it's kind of best of both worlds. You can learn about you can play different kinds of bowling. There's like duck pin bowling where they're really small pins, and I forget what the other one where they're really tall and heavy. Candlestick bowling, something like that. And and like, but they have different rules, but it's basically the same game, but you've got to adjust. It's really cool, and it keeps things fresh, and it keeps things interesting. I think I'm going to have to up the difficulty on it because I am
You're crushing it.
I'm crushing it. I got a perfect 300, and I've never been more ready to go out and steal your girl. Like, it's just the best feeling of the world. So yeah, that's one that I think you were talking about, like how the end of the year Nintendo Switch wrap up recap thing. I think, yeah, this is going to be the one for January, probably February as well.
Right.
My top. So playing a lot of that. I actually played 2 demos, and they were both exceptional for completely different reasons. These are both really cool. The first one I played was called Dungeon Antiqua 2. It is indeed a sequel. It's basically a Final Fantasy, like Final Fantasy 2, Final Fantasy 3, like right as it's getting onto the SNES.
Sure.
And it's creative, but it is crazy old school. It is like old school.
Wow.
It's old school in all the right ways. But it also has an upgrade in terms of, modern playability. Like there are a bunch of classes. You unlock classes. There are different challenges you can do to unlock them, and in the demo you even find out how to unlock like the archer class. It's mostly just fighting, but it's really cool. But the thing I think that really drove this one home is the music. It is really well written, chiptune, classic Nintendo style, like Japanese role-playing game style chiptune music. It's just so well done. It's fully original, but you'd swear to God that they lifted it from a game
something.
Yes, it really, really puts you in that space. And as someone who played those games when they came out, it brought a level of nostalgia there that is real difficult, I think, to get. And I think the music is a huge part of that. Having said that, I don't think that means that people who didn't play in that age won't enjoy this. I think it's definitely worth
I'm like sending it to I'm sending it to Willow right now. I think they would like it.
The demo is terrific. It shows you what you can do. Loved it. Absolutely loved it. After that, I played the demo for a game called Parasite Mutant.
Love the title.
This is a kind of Resident Evil like, but somehow more anime. A little more over the top. It's got kind of a cyberpunk atmosphere and world. You're fighting these kind of demonic entities. It plays like a classic Resident Evil game in the sense that it's got the fixed camera sort of thing. It's got
I'm looking at it. I'm looking at it right now. You know what it is? It's Parasite Eve.
Yes, exactly. And it's got those kind of puzzles. It's got all that, but it's and I don't know if I never played Parasite Eve, but I don't know if this is how it works. But the combat it's not turn-based. It's weird. It is kind of turn-based, but it's not. When you get into a fight, you have to stay within the parameters of the room, but you're on a timer. Your attacks are on a timer, and so you can't keep hitting. You've got to wait for the bar to go up to a certain level, and in the meantime, you've got to dodge and make yourself scarce. And you can fight with a gun, but you've also got a goddamn like cyber ninja blade that you can use, and you have like psychic powers that you can charge up, and it is incredibly fun to play. It's super fun. It's outstanding. And then when you look at like the trailers for it and the screen caps and stuff, it's got that horny anime kind of vibe in all the right ways.
The main character literally looks like the style. It literally looks like Parasite Eve's style. Yeah. It's so much fun to play. The demo is great, and it keeps going. Like it was like an hour 15. She has like the same exact haircut as
the
main character from Parasite Eve. Yeah,
with a name like Parasite Mutant, they're not exactly trying to.
They're
hide
not drifting too far from their. Yeah.
No. I put this one on my wish list immediately after I finished it. I don't know when it doesn't say when it'll be coming out. It's just coming soon right now. But this will be a game I will be playing the full version of. It was so satisfying and fun and strange, and I liked it. I liked it a lot. So Parasite Mutant, Dungeon Antiqua 2, both demos, both worth playing. I've never had two demos back to back that were just this level of success, in my opinion. It's terrific. I'm still playing Road to Empress. I think I'm about halfway through the storyline. I just passed chapter 8. I think there are 16 chapters, something like that. So I think I'm about halfway done with that. I just started Still Wakes the Deep. And I do have thoughts of that, but I'm going to save it for next week when I've finished the game. I will say that it is retroactively going in my Game of the Year list for, was it 2024?
2024, yeah.
Yeah, that is, I am absolutely retroactively putting that in my Game of the Year. It is outstanding. It is so well written. The dialogue and the acting is exceptional. The atmosphere is great.
Yeah,
it's Chinese Room's best game. Like that's all there is to it. It's as simple as that.
That's including Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines too.
Yes.
Well,
which I have not bought.
I have not bought. I haven't played Bloodlines 2. I know it was disappointing to a lot of people, but it also is more of apparently it's more of what's the game that Arcane made? Dishonored. It's more like a Dishonored game rather than rather than like an RPG like the original one was.
It was the first one was like a really immersive RPG where you could play in like all kinds of different ways. And from what I have heard, this is a little more
linear, streamlined, all that stuff.
Yeah. I it's Vampire the Masquerade, so I want to play it. I am not going to spend $60 on it. I'm just not. No. So
yeah, when when it's on a deep discount, I'll be there. But.
Yeah, nice heavy discount. I'll give it a shot. But in the meantime, I think I'm gonna leave that one alone. But yeah, next week after I finished, I'll have more to say about Still Wakes the Deep. But holy shit, very, very fucking good.
Awesome.
So that's me.
Awesome. Yeah, so thanks everybody for listening, for watching. If you saw my camera cutting in and out, that's because I don't know what the fuck to do with this goddamn piece of shit camera software.
Hey, Elgato, making some exceptional stuff there.
Elgato really crushing it. Woo.
Crushing it. Good job.
God damn it.
Jesus Christ.
Fucking piece of shit. And you know what's funny is the camera looks good when it's working, but then the software is like, I don't know, maybe I should just send the fucking screen out to the feed.
You know what? Honestly, that is my internet. My internet is great when it works.
When it works. And then it's just like, I'm going to stop for a few minutes.
For like a really solid chunk of time. And it feels longer, of course, because you're waiting for it to turn back on, but it's long. So holy shit technology, right?
Holy shit technology. But yeah, that'll do it for tonight. And in the immortal words of Hannah Einbender, go Birds, fuck ice, free Palestine.